In our FAREME, I want us to go back to Islam, where today we want to look at religious artifacts and their sacred places. Islam, we are rounding off Islam today. We have been looking at their background, their songs and dances. We looked at their attire. We looked at their key teachings where we talked about Allah. We talked about their origins, where we said their prophet was Muhammad. We have covered that. Also, we remember the long throats for men, the hijab for women and girls. Also, we said they sing and dance in the mosque, the Quran. We have talked about all these things. Those are the things to remember. And also there are two types of music, which is halal and haram. So you make sure you are in light with that, and that their attire doesn't change. It's for lifetime. Unlike us, who wear our attire when we are going to church or in other occasions. But with Islam, the hijabs, the long throats are worn throughout their lives. They don't have the other types of clothing, whereby they will say you are going to a wedding. They will put nice other clothes different from the attire they use at church. No, they don't do that. And also the Quran being their holy book, and the Allah being their God, Muhammad being the biggest prophet, and they believe in the prophets. Right. That is their background, their origin, and their way of worship. Today, let us round off about the Islam religion by looking at their religious artifacts. We talked to you remember the artifacts of the Jews, where we talked about the menorah, the mezuzah, all those. Today, I want to look at the Jews' artifacts and their sacred places. Right. They have different people believe in different religions. Different religions have different religious artifacts. The Muslims use the prayer mat, greeting cards, Kaaba, as same as their artifacts. At prayer, they remove their shoes. That is how they worship. When they get to the mosque, they remove their shoes. And then they've got a prayer mat. They also have the greeting cards. They also have the Kaaba, as same as their artifact. So when now they are praying, they remove their shoes. Those are the Muslims. Right. Prayer mats are used during Islamic prayer, whereby worshippers bow and kneel on the ground in humility. They kneel on the mats to avoid getting unclean, as they believe cleanliness is next to godliness. So they've got prayer mats which they put, and then they kneel down on them as they pray. Remember, all their clothing are long. They cover the whole of their bodies. So if they will just kneel anywhere where there are no mats, they will get dirty. They are very smart. They are very clean, and they believe that cleanliness is next to godliness. Right. They also have a Kaaba, which is a building found in Saudi Arabia at the center of Islam's most sacred place found in Mecca. Let us look at their artifacts, the prayer mat, and the greeting cards. These are their artifacts. The artifacts. Right. The artifacts, they use them at church. Prayer mats, they put them down and kneel on them. Right. Kaaba, what is Kaaba? It is a building found in Saudi Arabia at the center of Islam's most sacred place found in Mecca. At the end of Ramadan, a month where Muslims fast during daylight hours, Muslims celebrate and give thanks to Allah for giving them strength to successfully keep the fast of Ramadan. They celebrate the festival of fast breaking called Eid al-Fitr, right? What do they call their fast breaking? It is called Eid, E-I-D-R, small letter F-I-T-R. Right, they've got a time. They have got a month at the end of Ramadan. At the end of Ramadan, it is a month whereby Muslims fast during daylight hours. Muslims celebrate and give thanks to Allah for giving them strength to successfully keep the fast Ramadan. Right, so as they break this fast, they call it Eid al. The breaking of the fast is called Eid al-Fitr. You should be familiar with this one. Right. They celebrate the festival of fast breaking called Eid al-Fitr. They celebrate by exchanging greeting cards and presents. They have these greeting cards when they celebrate the end of their fasting. It takes a month for them to fast. So after fasting, they've got this celebration which they called Eid al-Fitr. So they exchange presents, they exchange gift cards. Right. Also, they've got the sacred places. Kaaba in Mecca is found in Saudi Arabia, where Arab Muslims are expected to embark on the Hajj pilgrimage. The spelling of and the pronunciation of some of their terms, they've got what they called a Hajj pilgrimage. Right. This is a Hajj pilgrimage. Kaaba in Mecca, they are expected to embark on this, the Hajj pilgrimage once in the lifetime. What is a pilgrimage? It is a journey made to some sacred place as an act of religious devotion. Mecca is Muhammad's birthplace and it is the Islamic holiest city. The Prophet's mosque was built by Muhammad. Muslims visit the place during the Hajj journey. It is believed that one prayer at this mosque is equivalent to 1,000 prayers when they go to this pilgrimage. When one makes one prayer, they are saying it is just as good as 1,000 prayers when they go to their mosque, laying down their mats and then praying. Al-Aqsa Mosque is in Jerusalem. There is also, look at their words. They are very difficult. But let's try to understand them. They've got what is called Al-Aqsa Mosque. This is their temple, their church. Al-Aqsa Mosque. I hope you are taking down notes. You are taking down notes, yes. All these terms, you have to take them down and understand them. Now we have got this mosque. The Al-Aqsa Mosque is in Jerusalem. It was the direction that Muslims prayed towards before it was changed to the Kaaba. It was changed to the Kaaba. Al-Aqsa Mosque was changed to be the Kaaba. All right. It is at this mosque that Muhammad ascended to the sky for his Al-Miraj journey. Al-Miraj journey. Let's look at these terms. They are a little bit difficult to pronounce. There is also the Al-Miraj journey, whereby Muhammad, on his journey, said he ascended. Ascend, like we know Jesus after his resurrection, he ascended. Here, Muhammad ascended to the sky for his Al-Miraj journey. At the center of the mosque is the dome of the rock, believed to be the spot where Muhammad ascended to heaven. They believe that Muhammad ascended to heaven, and this journey was called Al-Miraj journey. Right. In summary, when we summarize what we learned about Muslims, we are saying Muslims use songs and dances in their religion, although with a limitation. Religions have artifacts and sacred places. Muhammad is the founder of Islam. Allah is the supreme God for Muslims and is believed to know everything. Muslims worship in a mosque. They worship in a mosque and their day of worship is Friday. Muslims use songs and dances in their religion. They have religious artifacts that include the prayer mat, greeting cards, and the Kaaba. This is summarizing what we have learned about Muslims or Muslims. All right. Now, I want us just to recap what we have been talking about. I will ask you some questions. When you know the answer, lift up your hand, unmute yourself, and tell us the answer from what we have been saying about Muslims, the Islam, the religion. Why do Muslims use prayer mats? Unmute Uriel and tell us.
Muslims use prayer mats to be clean. They believe that gold is clean.
Yes, they put them as they pray so that they don't get dirty. They believe that cleanliness is next to goldness. Godness. All right, thank you. Where is Kaaba found? We talked about Kaaba. Kaaba. Where is Kaaba found? This one. Where is it found? Brave, unmute and tell us, Brave.
South Arabia.
Very good, Brave. It is found in Saudi Arabia. And where exactly? Who can tell me? It is, where is it put? Where is it found? Yes, Tawana?
It is found at Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Thing there?
It is found at Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Right. It is found at the center of Islam, most sacred place. It is found at Islam, most sacred place, found in Mecca. Yes, all right. What is Ramadan? Ramadan, quickly, let's quickly. What is Ramadan? Melvin, unmute and tell us what Ramadan is. Unmute Melvin, tell us what Ramadan is.
Is a feast that Ramadan is a feast that to celebrate Islam.
Someone else, yes, who understands it another way? Poitumelo, unmute and tell us what Ramadan is.
Ramadan is the first of Muslims.
Yes, the fast. When they fast, they don't eat, they don't dance, they don't do anything, they only praise God. Fasting. Ramadan is the fast, not feast, fast. When you fast, you don't eat, you don't have food, you have nothing. How do Muslims celebrate Ramadan? How do they celebrate Ramadan? How do they do it? After the Ramadan, what do they do? How do they celebrate? Ayanda, how do they celebrate? Ayanda, unmute and tell us.
They praise God.
They do what?
Praise God.
Yeah. celebrating that they are done after the feast of Eid al-Fitr, what do they do? Nicholas, what do they do? How do they celebrate? Unmute Nicholas and tell us.
Eat all feast.
What do they do, Nicholas?
Eat. They eat all.
They eat. Yes, boy, Tumelo. How do they celebrate after finishing?
They celebrate by exchanging welcoming cards.
Yes, they exchange those cards. I showed you the greeting card, isn't it? This card, the greeting card. After celebrating, they give the greeting cards. And what else? How do they celebrate? They exchange greeting cards. And what?
And giving each other presents.
Andile, can we hear Andile? Unmute Andile and tell us.
Other presents.
Can you speak up, Andile?
And giving each other presents.
Yes, very good. They give each other presents, celebrate by, even you did this at Christmas, isn't it? When it was Christmas time, you celebrate the birth of Jesus. You send your relatives, your friends, Christmas cards, even presents. You give them presents. In Tawana, what is it?
They feast.
Hey, can we come? Sure.
Your
doing here?
They feast.
What? We didn't even get a selfie.
All right, okay. List the artifacts used in Islam. Artifacts. Number one artifact. Vanessa, give us one. Unmute Vanessa, only one artifact. Vanessa.
Muslim is
Artifacts which they use. I even showed you the artifacts, please. I showed you the artifacts they use. Please. The artifacts. Artifacts. Yes, Uriel. One. We're talking about Islam. Uriel, we are not talking about Jews. Don't confuse Jews and Muslims. They are different. Tawana.
they use the pyramid.
The prayer mat. I showed you the prayer mat. It is an artifact for Muslims. Uriel, the prayer mat is here. Prayer mat, which is an artifact. What else? Angela?
The greeting cards.
The greeting cards, very good. Those are their artifacts. The artifacts I showed you when we started here. The prayer mat, greeting card, and what is the third one? Which one is the third one? Their artifact. Which is the third artifact? Yes, Malvin. Unmute Malvin. The third one? The Kaaba. The Kaaba is also their artifact. The Kaaba, the prayer mat, and the greeting card. Those are for Muslims, they are for Islam. Please don't confuse other religions' artifacts. Christians have their own, the Bible, the cross. Jews have their own, the mezuzah, the menorah, the yard. Muslims have their own, the prayer mat, the Kaaba, and the greeting cards. Know which artifact, which one is for which religion. Don't mix up artifacts with wrong religions. Please make sure when you are writing your test, you don't do that. Okay, right. Now our time is gone. I've sent you some work. Some of you take long to send in your work. Try to look at the day where you have the submission dates, and please make sure you submit on that day. Thank you for today. It's a bye now. We will log out and log in now for English. Bye.